take care of her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and today we are making a beautiful chicken and dumpling, and the dumplings are going to be duck fat dumplings. And if you want the recipe to that, I did a short for it. Let's get it. All right, y'all, this is so yummy, delicious, nutritious, packed full of just flavor. We got some beautiful stalks of celery that I've already washed, and I cut off the end parts, and we are just, cutting up. We're doing our mise en place, and we're getting our mirepoix together for this beautiful, beautiful chicken and dumplings. Y'all, this was so delicious. I'm talking about after I ate this, I was ready to just relax and get some rest. I felt peaceful and warm in my soul, y'all. Look at these beautiful carrots. Hey, what up, Doc? I mean, these are so delicious, and they're organic, and you can definitely tell the difference between these and the ones that come into that little bag. You know what I'm saying? You can tell these came straight up out the ground, and we're going to cut these on a diagonal, and that's just going to give a little flair inside of, our chicken and dumpling. And it's so delicious. Oh my goodness. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. I love how beautiful and orange and delicious and sweet these carrots were. And so now we're going to cut up this beautiful white onion, and I'm going to leave these in a nice in a larger dice. I'm not going to cut these small, because why? You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to taste the textures and everything in my food, and the flavors too. I'm a big texture, big flavor person. So yes, we're going to cut these in a nice size dice. And I'm going to go ahead, cut up that other part. Yes, see, this is that good old home food, that good home cooking, period. Now we have this serrano chili, and we're going to dice this chili, a nice size serrano chili. Yes, which is going to give our chicken and dumplings a beautiful heat. You know what I'm saying? This is not bland chicken and dumplings. We got flavor packing in these chicken and dumplings. You hear me? So now we're going to take this beautiful sweet green bell pepper, and I'm going to dice that up pretty, fairly small. And yes, it's going to be a very delicious flavor inside of these chicken and dumplings. Yes, sir. I love a lot of aromatics in a dish like this. Any way that I can add more nutrition and flavor, that's what I'm gonna do. So now let's season the meat, baby, because we gotta season the meat. First, we're gonna start off with some turmeric. Now we're gonna throw some garlic powder up in there. Y'all already know. Some perfect pinch Italian seasoning, because y'all know I love them herbs. Some parsley flakes. That's gonna add to the beautiful aesthetic of this dish. Some onion powder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And some poultry seasoning. Absolutely. We're going to add in some red pepper flake. And some Worcestershire sauce, because I can say Worcestershire sauce. Yes, we're going to add a little bit of dark soy sauce. And in this bowl, we have some beautiful thick thighs that save lives, and some delicious chicken wings, okay, period. I don't care what piece of chicken it is. If it's in my bowl, I'm going to season it, and it's going to taste delicious. Do you feel me? Period. I don't discriminate. Let's get it. So now we've been heating up some grapeseed oil, in the big roaster. And now I'm adding the chicken inside of there. And usually I would do the ASMR, but not today, because I was listening to some music while I was doing this, and I'm not trying to get copywritten. I'm not trying to get striked for copyright. You know what I'm saying? So today we're not going to do the ASMR, but next time I got y'all. But yes, look at how beautiful this is already. So we're going to let that chicken get to cooking with that grapeseed oil inside the big roaster, because I made a lot of this, and it just is gone. All of it gone. Period. This chicken is gonna get so delicious and tender. It's gonna be fall off the bone, seasoned properly. This is what we have for Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? That good food, sit around the table, eat together. Just an amazing time. You know what I'm saying? And we went on ahead and added back in the aromatics, and now I'm adding in some freshly washed sliced baby bella mushrooms and some fresh thyme, because y'all know I like to put the time in. You feel me? I put the time in. You feel me? All right, so now we're just gonna allow the chicken with the veggies on top to kind of do what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do much to it, anything like that. It's gonna just start to cook a little bit, you know, kind of get the seasonings activated and get them going with that chicken. And now we're gonna add in some fresh black pepper, because y'all know how I feel about fresh black pepper. I love fresh ground black pepper. It's so delicious. It has such a fruity, peppery nature to it. Is very delicious, and I like to put it in my dishes. We're gonna add some bay leaves. You know what I'm saying? Not too much, you know what I mean? Because bay leaf has a very poignant and strong herbaceous flavor. It's very delicious. So we're gonna put only what we need. You feel me? Now, as we're letting that do what it's doing, we're gonna also add in some diced tomatoes and chilies. Y'all already know, rotel that. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you rotel the whole damn story. You feel? Alright, now we're gonna add in some bouillon, better than bouillon actually, and we're gonna pour in some cool water. Now we're gonna add in a couple of good spoonfuls of that better than bouillon. And that's just adding to it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the beautiful thing about actually really seasoning your food. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use so much of that, because you're already building layers of flavor. You get what I'm saying? You're adding genuine layers of flavor. Now we added a little more black ground pepper, and we added in some white wine. This was, I believe, a Chardonnay that I added in. No, it was a Pinot Grigio, excuse me. Yeah, this wasn't a sweet wine. It's a little Pinot Grigio, and we also added in some honey and some balsamic vinegar. Okay, and you know that honey is just for balance. It's not to make this dish sweet, but it's to balance out the very poignant and strong flavors of the balsamic vinegar, the Pinot Grigio, which is a very dry wine. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sweet wine. You know what I mean? Although I do enjoy both. Now we're adding in, you already know, some minced garlic, a lot of minced garlic. Very delicious. Let's get it. Yes, God, honey. Yes, God. Because we love garlic around these parts. And now we're gonna add a little salt. You see how we layered so much flavor in this, to where we didn't have to use just gobs and gobs of salt. What I just put in there was 1 teaspoon of salt inside of this, because I already had a little bit of dark soy sauce. I had some Worcestershire sauce, which has its own, you know, type of salt. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do too much when you're building the layers of the flavor. When you're seasoning your food in layers, you don't have to do too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna hit every time, period. You know what I'm saying? Now we added in a little bit more fresh ground pepper. And that's it. We're gonna let it do what it's doing. Woo. Y'all, I wish y'all could really see and feel just the warmth and smell the smells that's coming up out of this pot, y'all. I added in some more water because I like to have a nice fluidity to my chicken and dumplings. You know what I'm saying? I took out all of the chicken and left the veggies in there, and now we're placing in the dumplings, y'all. We putting the dumplings inside of the soup. And so now we're giving it time to cook those dumplings, and you know that they're gonna be light and tender and delicious when they rise to the top like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the cream does, the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? Rises to the top. Okie dokie, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And I love how that happens. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're running a delicious, it's just deliciousness. It's deliciousness. It's beautiful food. I am convinced, period. And I love being able to show my own originality in the way that I do things. Yes, I do get inspired by other people, but my ideas are my ideas. You feel me what I'm trying to say? And I also always give credit where credit is due, because I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? I think when you have a mind set on abundance and doing the right thing, see, when you set out to do the right thing and you do stuff, you know what I'm saying, in the right way, it may take longer for people to catch on. It may, you know what I'm saying? But once it's up and it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have to double back. Yeah, you're going to go through different things. But wait a minute, y'all. Look at the plate up. Look at this. The bowl up. Look at that. I got some new spoons, y'all. I got some new silverware and stuff, child. I feel like I'm buying new silverware every month. If we gonna keep it 100, if we gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? But look at how beautiful these are. Look at these dumplings. Look at me making my little perfect bite. Oof. Cause this is my thumbnail. Look at that. And you know it's, I mean, come on now. You know, you can't convince me there's something wrong with it. I ate it. You know what I'm saying? I know what it tastes like. And it's beautiful. It's delicious. And, you know, that's also what I was talking about too. You know what I'm saying? Do not doubt yourself because other people feel some type of way about you. You're not going to always you may not have the big crowds or the big this and that right now. It doesn't matter. As long as there are people that as long as you believe in yourself first. You feel me? That's the main thing. As long as you believe in yourself first and you move with integrity. You move with integrity. You do right by people. You're not out here scamming, scheming, plotting. You know what I'm saying? Stealing people money. You know what I'm saying? I totally do not support or have any kind of ways of supporting people who try to steal other people's money, put them in negative situations, or try to take their dreams away because they literally sat up there and was on some scamming and scheming shit. And I'm speaking on Darius Crooks. You wrong for that. Like, the way that you did all of that towards people, it was terrible. Terrible. You using people names and stuff for your hashtags to make money off of they shit is wrong. It is not okay to sit up and do people like that. That's why I have been meaning to. I talked about it a little bit in another video that I did called "Scammers and Crooks." Oh my, some shit like that. I had said it's one of the videos on there, and he has such a following of black women, and black women are the same people that he's literally using and manipulating and scamming. So the same people that he called himself standing up for and being and then you can tell it's so much anti-blackness wrapped up in his ass. And then the first thing he tried to say is oh, well, I'm gay, so you know, I'm like they best friend. I'm not really, you know, abusive towards them because we're best friends because we gay. Child, I'm heavy in the LGBTQ community, and baby, we do not even your card is revoked, child. You don't get to do shit like that. You don't get to mistreat people and then try to use that and say, oh well, yeah, but you know, it's all good, we cool. No, that's not cool. That's not right. You don't treat people like that. And karma can be a real bitch. It could be like what they say, a dirty mirror that you can't wipe clean. When you build up bad karma and you do messed up stuff towards people, it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. It doesn't matter how long you get away with it. At some point, people like Darius Crooks and people like him, you gonna have your time. You gonna have your time. Understand? It's gonna happen. While people like me, people like Kitchenista, people like Sonny Anderson, while we sitting up here doing what we need to do, guess what's gonna happen? We gonna be feeling just like that food was, them good old dumplings. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Period. And that's on integrity, dedication, and being a damn decent person. And I don't mind sitting bones on the table because it's my table and I got the wipes to clean it up. Alright y'all, thanks for coming through once again and vibing with your girl Q. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. And if you guys like this art, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to your girl and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other freshness coming from the Fresh Squad.
My God.
Thank you for coming through. You know it's your